Brooklyn Black helps lead Shenandoah to win tonight over Red Oak. Brooklyn, a win is a win. What are your thoughts? What are your takeaways from tonight?
I think we really struggled at times, and coming off as good of a win as we did last night, it would have been a lot nicer if we would have played as well as we did last night in the first game against Atlantic. But I'm so glad that we were able to come out with a win.
We're getting to the point of the year now where maybe it's kind of like the dog days. You've got like at least one game every night, sometimes double headers. How do you feel you guys are dealing with that and working through that? Do you like where you guys are with that?
Well, I definitely don't like playing so many games in a week, but I think that as long as everybody is drinking enough fluids and they're going home and resting and not running around all over the place, I think that we'll be good. And I feel like people are going home and they're resting and they're drinking fluids like they should be, especially because it's been so hot the past couple days.
You had a couple of key hits early on that kind of sparked the offense when they got going early. Take us through those. What did you see? What was your approach tonight?
Well, their pitcher is a lot slower than we've seen the past week and yesterday, so I've really been trying to stay back, which I do struggle with a lot. But luckily tonight I was able to stay back with those couple hits, and it really paid off.
You also called the game for Jenna tonight that was very, very strong. Would be, I think, the best way to put it. Speak to kind of your guys' connection tonight. What was working?
Well, I really just have to see what the batters will swing at and kind of what they miss, and I also have to make sure that if Jenna's throwing really good outside pitches that I try to keep there, but I usually just try to switch up depending on how well she's throwing, so I just really have to watch where she's throwing and what strikes are being thrown.
Tell me about the growth of this team. More wins already this year than last year. Beat Atlantic. You beat some teams that maybe in years past you guys haven't been able to get. I'm sure probably not satisfied, but you guys like where you are right now?
Yeah, I think we really do. We were a very young team last year, and we're still pretty young, but we've grown a lot in the past year, and this year we've grown a lot. So I think we're pretty happy with where we are so far.
All right, Coach. A win is a win. I'm sure you'll take it. What are the takeaways, the thoughts from tonight?
Yeah, coming off of the big win last night at Atlantic, where Jenna pitches a great game. We played solid on defense. Through 5 innings today. I felt like Jenna was maybe working the ball up a little bit too much today and kind of leaving it up in the zone, and Red Oak was taking advantage of that. We stayed back pretty well, at the plate and hit the ball early, but I would say we kind of played kind of flat, and playing a rival like Red Oak and coming off a big win like last night, I maybe expected a little bit more, but we talk about positives, and our girls are working hard every day. They show up and work hard, and tonight, come away with a 9-6 victory, and we'll take that.
Yeah, maybe last year this is a game that doesn't go that way. So what does this say about the growth of this team this year?
Yeah, I think the growth is that they put in the time and effort in the off season. And they've been willing to work their butts off here in the early part of the season, and it's paying off, right? We talked about the positives, learning how to play the game last year with a lot of 8th and 9th graders, and now they're 9th and 10th graders, and so I feel like you can see the growth, you can see the confidence. We talk about that in practice. They're just trusting themselves more. You can see it when they feel the ground ball and throw it across the infield. They're not thinking about where to throw it. And at the plate, a lot of more confident swings. So I think that's just a credit to how hard the girls are working.
Not a super flashy night for Jenna, but efficient for the most part. And I know that's kind of the way you guys want to play. You want to trust the defense. Speak to her night. What stood out?
Yeah, she threw the ball across the plate, and that's what we've been asking her to do early in the season. She was walking too many people. I don't think she walked anybody tonight. And so we're just asking her to throw it across the plate, let them hit it, and trust her defense. Something that maybe we couldn't do as much last year. We had a lot of unearned runs. And so this year she can trust her defense, and she's throwing it across the plate. And last night her changeup was on. Tonight I felt like the ball was maybe a little slick. There was more humidity in the air tonight, and so she didn't quite have the same feel on her changeup. But again, she trusted her defense, let them put it in play, and good things happen when we make plays on defense. And we talked about it the same way on offense: get it in play, and good things will happen.
Yeah, what'd you like offensively?
Yeah, I liked our, the first 3 innings. I liked our approach to the plate. We came early and took a little bit of extra BP because All last week we saw hard. Last night, Atlantic's pitchers throw really hard, and so we knew it was going to be slower today. And so we came in and worked hard in the batting cage early and did some things, and I felt like our girls took that approach through the first 3 innings and then maybe tapered off a little bit in the middle innings. But again, it's a growth game, and we'll take it.
Yeah, I know Clorinda coming up on Thursday. That's a game you guys always put a lot of pride into. But not just there going forward. How do you guys try to build off what you've been able to establish?
Yeah, we have Sydney tomorrow night over there, varsity only game, and so again we're going to see kind of a slower pitcher. So we're going to have to take that same approach and then come back. And if Clorinda throws the same girl they threw at us last week, she throws kind of hard, and so we'll have to get back in the cage and turn the machine up and do something better there. And we were kind of hard luck losers last week at Clorinda, and we're not going to let that happen again this week.